Count your blessings, count your steps. At your throat like we that strep. It's way too cold under the flesh. All we ball, but we don't mesh. All we drink, leave us a mess. Down on my drills, it is old news.
Good morning. Hey, everybody. How's it going? What's going on? Hi, gang stars. Good morning. Hey, Patty. Good morning, Old Man Johnson's Farm. Good morning. Hi, Sonia's Edges. Good morning. Good morning, Glass Half Full. Hey, everybody. Hi, Bailey. What's going on? Hi, Key. Good morning. Summer Breeze. Bon. Good morning. Hey, Mysterious. Hey, what's going on? Mastermind, Lex, Me Oh My. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Oh my God. Anybody who still has kids in school, it's like, or your teachers. I know y'all ready for this year to wind. It's winding down, but I'm ready for it literally this school year to be in the books. I mean, I'm sorry. Amber, hey, boo. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Woo. I'm telling you, I'm so ready for this year to wind all the way down. But I'm like, I'm still going to have places to go because I'm going to have to drop off at camp. Oh, we're not going to do it. I was like, I just want to have like a nice, lazy summer. We did that last summer. And I feel like Farrah was in her game all the time. And I don't feel like she had, what activity did she do last year? Swimming. We did mom camp last year. Mom camp was a thing here. So it was let's hang out. Yeah, this year it's definitely going to be camp. So I'm ready for the school year to be over. I'm exhausted from this year. I am. What's going on, everyone? Let's get into a couple of things. Jobs. Okay, so next year I'm going to try to get her into I don't know if I need to talk to them at the Y to see if maybe I could get her into one of the junior counselors next year, because next summer she'll be going into next summer 13. Now she won't be able to do it till she's 14. So it's still going to be another year. So, because next she'll be 13 in July. And then she'll be going into ninth grade. She will turn 14. So yeah, she won't be able to do it because she's pretty much, even though it's July 28th, it's kind of like end of the summer here because school starts I don't know. School starts middle to the end of August. So yeah, girl. I don't know why I feel so tired today. Like not sleepy tired, but just overall kind of like malaise. I wanted to okay, so let's get into a couple of things. I guess I'll save this for a little bit later because this little story comes with a little bit of a trigger warning. A couple of things. One of you guys asked me about prom season. And my baby is not quite prom season yet, and they don't have they didn't even have a spring dance, y'all. But she's still young. They're only in 7th. And I know some schools do that, but her school did not do anything for prom. So, or like any kind of like a spring dance. But the big kids who are actually going to like junior senior prom, they basically, it was a dear friend letter, and I did spend some time looking into 2024 prom, and it's always fun looking at, there was a school Booker T. Washington. We'll talk about it tomorrow, I think. I just need to get everything set up, but I've been doing like some research on what 2024 prom looked like, and the kids are doing the most. My last year of high school, any of you guys who are from Jersey, my last year of high school, I went to Dwight Morrow High School in Englewood, and we did used to have like a prom send off, and everybody would get together at Dwight Morrow High School, and there's a long, drive up to the main building, and it would be everybody would turn out for that, and it was a thing, and it wasn't obviously to the point. I mean, it was like one of those things you look forward to. Like, I remember when my brother and my sisters went to prom, and one of my highlights of even thinking about finishing high school at Dwight Morrow was the fact that I was going to be able to go to Dwight Morrow prom. And because I went to Primus Catholic Girls for 3 years, and then I finished up at Dwight Morrow. Anyway, I'm used to being in a town where we did do like there was a send off type situation where all the families, everybody was there, and you show off your date and your outfit and all that stuff, your dress and everything. So it was nice because when you go to prom, it's like the dinner party, the dance, it's a little different vibe, right? So I was looking into it. So as someone who definitely thoroughly enjoyed prom, got a dress made, all of that kind of stuff. We had a limo, I had a date, a boy that I had been, liking, wasn't my boyfriend or anything, but um, yeah. I think prom is all that. So I'm excited for when our time comes that, get Farrah ready for all of that. So yeah. But it was cute. One lady spent $20,000. Girl, that's the first year of school. And depending on what kind of school her kid was going to, that could have paid for school or a nice annuity, you know, not annuity, but a nice investment that, by the time that, if your kid's 18, 25 years in a nice investment, $20,000 in 25 years, depending on how the investment does, that could have been a nice piece of money, especially the way our economy is right now. Um, you just never know. Like, you could take $20,000, and by the time, even though I know this is a stretch, when you're thinking 18, and let's just say just a very long term, we're never going to touch it, a piece of real estate, let's say a piece of just a plot of land, right? With nothing undeveloped, just a plot on a corner, right? Because you never know what that corner could end up being, right? And or some sort of IRA, some sort of long term, some sort of stock in a necessity stock. So energy, gas, necessity products like paper, paper companies, so everything from like a Kimberly Clark to, you just have to do your research on what you think is attractive to you. That could be some money. And also just paying cash for education, right? So I don't know. I'm not going to down anybody for what they decided to spend on their kid because, we love our children. And at the end of the day, if, parents want to go all out and drop that cash and they've got it, okay, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like like someone said, everyone's priorities are not the same. And maybe they got it like that, if you have, if, I don't want to say, I mean, they could have gone in debt, but we don't know we don't know the story of the money. Um, I'm not spending $20,000 either. I, I'm, I would almost say I'm not spending $20,000 on a wedding, but that's probably not true. Um, I've said we wouldn't spend $10,000 on a wedding, and I think that I stopped counting so I wouldn't have to eat my words of what we weren't going to spend, because that money adds up quick. It really does. But for a prom, It's very safe to say we won't be spending anything like that. That's gonna be a no. That's a cash car. That's a cash nice car. I don't know what cars even cost these days, but I'm sure there's something out there, $20,000. New. That's a car. That's a vehicle. Okay. Mm-mm. That's a lot of different. $20,000 is a nice little chunk of money, especially in cash. Okay. Very nice little piece of change that you can do something with. Right. But anyway, that's fine. That's girl, that's their money. Okay. Um, okay. But yeah, I do have a dear friend about prom. So I have a couple of dear friends to talk about. And I know last week, I don't think we did much, girl, because we did that one dear friend that wiped me out, girl. We did that for a whole hour and it was like, ooh, okay. Anyway, let's girl, some kids graduated from kindergarten. The daddy put up a video. I tried to watch Keisha's video. I don't know what happened. I put the video on. I was watching it yesterday. Girl, next thing I knew, I was all in my phone and I looked up and I was like, oh my God, I was watching this video. And I was like, we just have to watch it tomorrow. As usual, I think Jeremy did the better video. Like, who did it better? I don't even know. Let me see. $20,000 gets you a car to get back and forth to work and school. You know what I'm saying? Like a little something, something. Cash and new, right? You could get a new car for, I mean, I don't even know because I haven't shopped for a car in a long time and my car's been paid for a long minute. Um, and I don't even, when I feel myself even thinking about a new car, I'm like, oh no, I don't want, I want, I love the luxuries of being in someone's nice new vehicle. And I mean, we have a relatively one out of our four is the newer of the four are, I mean, it's fine with me. You know what I mean? But whenever I even just think about like paying for a new car, I'm like, I wouldn't want anything longer than a year, car payment. And also I just don't want one. So I'm just like, eh. And on top of everything, guys, literally, I drive maybe 3 miles a day. I'm not gonna lie. I drive maybe 3 miles. It really and truly could be two. It takes me so long to legit need a oil change because I don't drive anywhere anymore. I drive right to the school and back. And then everything is very close. And then the occasional trip to the mall, but on the weekend, maybe we take my car, maybe we take, my husband's car. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, I had to rest. I had to rest my mind. Y'all got some deep questions, but it's good though. You know what I mean? Like that's what we're here for. We're here to be a friend to our friends, right? Bougie Gang. If Bougie Gang has a question, we gonna come through and we gonna see what we can do to help out, right? But girl, do you imagine? That's some of these situations are complex. Okay, complex. Anyway, I do have some I guess I want to talk about this first. This is going to be I want to give a little bit of a trigger warning because this story is definitely not pleasant, but you know, being in this mom community, we got some weird people, y'all. And so I kind of want to talk about this. I really do. And I want to talk about it for a couple of days, but I was like, you know, but I think it's this is crazy. Okay. This is on some allowing certain people to have access to your kids type stuff. And this poor little boy, okay? Hold on a second. Look how cute. This is awful, okay? So, trigger warning if you don't want to hear, you might want to tap out right now, okay?
Old boy is now dead. His stepmother admits she threw Jackson Love in the air and didn't catch him on purpose. She told investigators she was jealous because Jackson was born of an affair between her husband Willard and Brittany Gonzalez. This is according to child welfare investigative documents. She also may have repeatedly abused the toddler. Gonzalez says she was suspicious when she was told her son was involved in a trampoline accident. She also said in December 2016, Jackson complained of his legs hurting. Maynard told officials she beat the boy with a bat. She also admitted to holding him under the water in the bathtub. Gonzalez says her son did not deserve to die just because Maynard was jealous. Her reason behind it was because she had a deep dislike for me. It's totally wrong, she said. Maynard is charged with multiple felonies, including child abuse and endangerment. A GoFundMe page has been created to help the family.
Is this not the worst thing that you have seen? Is that not horrible? And people wonder why. This is my thing. People wonder why and feel sometimes like it's on some bitter baby mom, why you don't want your kids going over to somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? And that's not everybody, because there are awesome step parents out here. We know that to be true, right? But if you saw the Letitia Stout or Stouch, I always pronounce her name wrong. But that's on some Letitia Stouch, right? That's crazy, right? That lady, you know how you take it, you have your baby and you playing with the baby and you throw the baby in the air, not all the way, but you know what I mean? Like, and they're like, and and she threw the baby in the air and didn't catch the baby on purpose. What kind of shit is that? Is that not crazy? It's so shocking to me. And I'm sorry, but if you lay down with somebody's husband and have a baby, I almost think off the rip, you cannot expect that baby to be welcomed with open arms at some other lady's house. That's almost crazy to me. I would almost just feel like that's crazy. It's awful. Isn't that awful? So the lady had an affair with that lady's husband, and the man made the baby come over to the house and left the baby with his wife. What kind of shit is that? And when is it okay to say, you know what? I'm not taking care of your baby. The baby you have with that lady, okay. But the baby can't be here without you. I can't promise you. That doesn't make you like less of a woman, does it? I think it's okay. The baby's innocent, but if mentally someone is not capable to separate their anger, I think it's not really fair to try to get someone, because this is what happens. You know what I mean? This is sad. It's very, 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 very sad. I hate that for that lady. That lady should never have sent her kid over there. It's not her fault. But sis, this was a bad situation. To think you were gonna lay down with that lady's husband and on top of that, send the baby over there for that lady to go take care of your baby. Girl, stop it. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. That's a lot. That man, honestly, I almost feel like that man needs to go to jail too. Okay? Because to put his wife, who probably was already low, you know what I mean? Feeling low. That was almost just like lighting a match. That was a bad situation all the way around. You had an affair, you had an outside baby. That's why whenever I hear stories of people saying, no, that baby's not welcome, or whatever their situation is, I can almost imagine. Now the kids are innocent and real, but there are people who just they snap. And all they can, I don't know what this lady's excuse is going to be, but I don't think she's going to have much of an excuse. People, yeah, it's inexcusable. She's probably going to stay in jail for the rest of her life. It sounds like she's absolutely batshit nuts, but That man. It's like, I don't know if you guys, we talked about this last week over on Real Talk Bougie. The lady, is it Stephanie Henderson? I got her police report over here. The lady who came home and her husband, I think, was at the gambling spot. They said the club, but he brought a lady home. She came home and they said Stephanie Alexander, excuse me, Stephanie Alexander came home. Her husband was in the house with some lady from the club or the gambling spot. And she called 911. She called her mom. I think her mom says she's got an 8-minute recording of um, her daughter's last few minutes, and she was being beaten, and Stephanie Alexander, took her out. Her name was Crosby. The victim. Hold on a second. I pulled almost everything. Let me see. She was indicted by the grand jury. Her next court date is in August. I think she is out on bond. Did we watch? We didn't watch this over here, did we? Or did we watch? I think we watched this over on Real Talk Bougie.
Working for Mr. Sparky is pretty fun.
We should show them our court.
Oh, Mr. Sparky, hold on. Why is Mr. Sparky trying to hold on? Let me let Mr. Sparky do its thing. Let me see. What was this on? Oh, there it is. Okay.
New tonight at 10, a Mecklenburg County grand jury has indicted a Charlotte woman for second-degree murder. Authorities say Stephanie Alexander admitted to shooting and killing a woman she found inside her home on Porter Street last month. WCCB Charlotte's Trish Williford is live in East Charlotte. And Trish, Alexander was initially charged with voluntary manslaughter.
Yeah, Gary, but the victim's family has been pushing for murder charges in this case, and a grand jury agreed with them. From the very beginning of this investigation, Tyra Crosby's mother and sister believe they knew exactly what happened to her.
She was held hostage inside their home, brutally beaten.
This lady murdered my child at 5 a.m. and was out at 8 o'clock.
Now, a Mecklenburg County grand jury has indicted 51-year-old Stephanie Alexander for second-degree murder in the killing of 25-year-old Crosby.
Crosby doesn't look 25. She looks about 19. And damn, Stephanie Alexander looks like she's about 62.
On July 18th, CMPD detectives responded to this home on Porter Street. They say Alexander called 911 to report she had just shot someone.
I came home and I had a woman in my house, and I pulled out my gun and I shot, and she's not moving.
When police arrived, they found Crosby dead. Her family believes she was invited to the home by Alexander's husband.
Girl, Albert. Okay. Albert, I think Albert knew Stephanie had a short fuse, and I don't know what Albert was trying to do, but Albert was over there posting up on Facebook, taking selfies, thinking he's cute, going to the gambling spot. I think they actually met, he and Tyra Crosby at girl Albert. Okay. Albert. So I did look up the house. The house on Porter Street's a rental house. I don't know if they still live there or not. Because I was like, what's really going on? But yeah, I think she's still out on bond. She released out on bond. And the reason why I looked this up was because Sonia started talking about it in a video, and I was like, that happened here in Charlotte. Anyway, but Stephanie's out on bond. And she was upgraded to now murder charges.
2 weeks, WCCB News has reported that Crosby's family pushed authorities
you
to
want to
charge
see Albert?
Alexander
Okay,
with murder.
hold on.
They told us they had a recording that proves Crosby was beaten before she was shot and killed.
See what happened. So this poor young lady, unfortunately, well, fortunately for her, she called her family. She was scared. She was in the house. She was telling her family like what was going on and trying to call, call for help, right? Anyway, but they turned the recording over to the police, and I guess based on that, it went from um manslaughter to actual murder. So I don't know what happened, but Albert doesn't have any charges. Okay. But I'm gonna pull up Albert's stuff on TikTok. Hold on.
Criminal defense attorney Mark Jatan is not an attorney on this case.
Just because it's a heat of passion situation doesn't always mean manslaughter is the correct charge. The difference is in a murder situation, it's premeditated. It's deliberate. What happened from the time that the individual who's been charged with this crime got there to when that gun was fired?
Family members say Crosby was a bright light and was excited about her future. Her mother says she won't stop until she gets justice for her daughter.
I am just grateful that people want to push it, want to get on board on one accord to see tougher laws.
Crosby's family believes more charges will come. The suspect in this case is due back in court in October. Gary.
Trish Rilliford reporting live in East Charlotte tonight. Trish, thank you.
Okay, let me show you this. So Albert, I'm gonna show you some different ones, but this guy, he's a bum. He's a dusty. He's a dusty. That's his mugshot. That's Albert right there. Okay, y'all. That's Stephanie. I don't know how I don't know. Maybe he was trying to play like he had some coins, but it's not where they were living. Number one, these are grown people. They were living in a very small rental house. The house, I don't even know if it's 1,000 square feet. It was small with one bathroom. Where was like, girl? Okay. Wait a second. Uh, how are you gonna? I guess he just thought his wife wasn't coming home because it wasn't like he was trying to bring Tyra home on some. I'll hide you in another bathroom or something, or I'll hide you somewhere. This man is a fool, right? Okay, hold on. Tyra Crosby. That's the victim. All right. Hopefully nobody's playing any music. Did someone have the voicemail posted? Let me see. They said they didn't release it. Okay, just a second. Let me pull this up. Okay, hold on a second. Ooh. Okay. These little yappers I got going on right here. Okay, you guys can see, right?
So I wanted to come and talk to you all about this story that's gone viral regarding this young lady who was discovered in
Y'all look at Albert.
this woman's home, and tragically she ended up losing her life. I've been seeing a lot of things online, and a lot of things I do agree with, but I don't really agree with the fact that it seems that Mrs. Alexander is being villainized to the point of everyone wanting to, basically take pitchforks to this woman. I did a little research of my own, and I would like to share my thoughts. So here we go. Now, Tyra Crosby was a 25-year-old woman from Charlotte, North Carolina, who loved her family and friends, taking cute pics and posting videos online. Tyra lost her life on July 18, 2023, when 51-year-old Stephanie Alexander discovered her inside of her marital home with her husband, Albert Alexander. Allegedly,
So this is supposed to be Albert Alexander. The reason why Tyra Crosby
Girl, look at Albert. Okay.
lost her life. The reason.
So I wanted to come and talk to you all about this story that's gone viral.
So this is supposed to be Albert Alexander. The reason why Tyra Crosby lost her life. The reason why.
These men go out here and get a little Beijing beard, and girl, they lose their mind. Okay. They go get a little edge up and get some Beijing on their beard, and all of a sudden think they can bring someone home to their wife's house. Is that not ridiculous?
Why Tyra Crosby was even at this house in the first place. This is him. This is the guy who needs to be facing the murder charges.
Okay.
So this is supposed to be Albert Alexander. The reason why.
You're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me. Charlotte mother says her cell phone captured her daughter's final moments. 25-year-old Tyra Crosby was killed early Tuesday morning at a home in Northwest Charlotte. CMPD charged Stephanie Alexander with voluntary manslaughter in this case. She bonded out of jail just hours later. WCCB Charlotte's Trish Williford is live in Uptown, and Trish,
Trish Williford coming through with the hairstyles. Are we seeing this?
victim's family wants the suspect to be charged with murder, right?
Yeah, Morgan, they also want her back behind bars tonight. The victim's mother walks us through what she believes led to her daughter's death.
I am missing her. She was my sunshine.
Tanya Hoskins reflects on the last day she saw her daughter alive.
We ate and laughed. Who would have knew that would have been my last time ever seeing my daughter?
That was Monday night as the family celebrated Hoskins' birthday. At the end of the night, she kissed her beloved Tyra goodbye. Hours later, Hoskins says she
Tyra
learned
got a
from
little baby
CMPD
face, doesn't
detectives
she?
that her daughter had been killed.
Mm.
She says the details of this case are so bizarre, she couldn't believe it happened. Around 5:20 Tuesday morning, detectives rushed to this home on Porter Street after police say this woman, 51-year-old Stephanie Alexander, called 911 to report that she had just arrived home and shot a woman inside her house. Police say that woman, 25-year-old Tyra Crosby, was dead, and Alexander was still on the scene. Police arrested her for voluntary manslaughter. She bonded out just over 6 hours later.
She murdered my daughter at 5, and she was out at 8.
Hoskins says she's still piecing together from detectives why her daughter was at the home. She believes she was visiting a man.
She was invited to that home. I know my daughter wouldn't have went there knowing that it was a married couple or that it was a wife's home. So she was lured there by the man that was old enough to be her father.
Hoskins believes her daughter met the man at a club.
Maybe perhaps at the club or perhaps at the sweepstakes place as the
Sweepstakes. If you don't have those up top, in other parts of the country, sweepstakes place is kind of like a gambling spot. It's basically a gambling hall where they have automated machines. So it's not a casino. Don't call it a casino, okay? But it is like gambling machines, okay? So they call it sweepstakes. Don't ask me. I didn't come up with it, but they call it sweepstakes. We live in, Charlotte is a city, but we're down south. They call it the sweepstakes, okay? So I think it was that they met at, and then they'll have like a bar there and stuff like that. But it's something like a mini casino, okay? Casino. If that's what you're into, you know what I mean?
That's where they found out that
He could have spiked her drink.
Hoskins
Anything.
says Tyra called her as she was being attacked at the home. She says a voicemail message captured her daughter's final moments.
It's about an 8-minute long message of her being beat, tortured. You can also hear them telling her that they're going to kill her.
Hoskins would not allow us to hear that recording, but says she sent it to investigators.
You know what? If that's the case, any of you guys who follow the Adelsons, they might be trying that same type of, rather than round everybody up and not have an actual ironclad case against the husband, it's quite possible they're going to have to get the wife first because she actually had the gun and actually committed the act, but based on what they're able to get out of her in the trial, that's how they will build up the case around the husband. So he's not, to me, he just because he may or may not have been charged yet, which I don't think he's been charged for anything, doesn't mean that he won't. Um, it could be how they look at Wendy Adelson as a, what do they call her? They call her like an unindicted. They call her the Florida state attorney calls Wendy Adelson an unindicted person of interest. Okay? So you never know. They may just like, they haven't charged her with anything, but it's basically once they finish with Donna, they coming for Wendy on them Adelsons. Okay. So you never know. Albert could be at risk. Unindicted person of interest. Okay. Would you say uninvited? No, unindicted.
Alexander was given a $250,000 bond.
How did she got a $250,000 bond, and girl, she was out in 3 hours. And let me tell you, you see this house online, it's like
Daniel Redford with Charmec FOP believes that's too low.
This is an open door policy that we have in Mecklenburg County. So it sends the message to criminals that, hey, I can go out here and I can do something, and I'm going to go to jail and, maybe be able to take a shower and get a sandwich. I'm going to be right back out on the street again because, nothing's going to happen to me.
Tyra's family believes the suspect should be charged with murder.
I want to see a tougher law on it. It means that human life has.
And just to add that footnote again, she was soon after this happened, like within about a month, her charge was upgraded to murder.
No value anymore.
Alexander will be back in court next month. The family plans to be there. A candlelight vigil for Crosby will be held Sunday at 7:30 at Camp Green Park. Morgan?
You're going to kill me.
Was killed.
It was extremely difficult for Crosby's family to listen to that 911 call. And tonight they can't.
Wait, let me get the sound.
She was my sunshine.
Tanya Hoskins reflects on the last day she saw her daughter alive.
We ate and laughed. Who would have knew that would have been my last time ever seeing my daughter?
Hey guys, it's your girl Ray Diva, and I am back with another one. Baby, y'all people been and y'all stressing me out, okay? So if you haven't heard, around July 18th last month, this young lady, Tyra Crosby, was murdered. She was basically lured to a home by this man, Albert Alexander.
Y'all look at Albert.
You're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me.
Crosby's mom says she wants.
Remember coming together to remember 25-year-old Tyra Crosby. She was shot.
I don't know what this is.
On my gun and I shot and she's not moving.
Tonight, a chilling 9.
Oh, that's the 911 call. Okay, we'll keep up on this. There's a court date in August, so I think it's still pre-trial. They haven't gone to. There's no. There could be in August. That could be when we find out about the trial. I don't know. I wonder what's going to happen. I am kind of curious about this case now. Albert looks like a complete fool.
Welcome to Crime Time. Don't think it can't happen. This happened in Charlotte, North Carolina.
I know, Charlotte. We're quiet over here. There's so much has been happening though recently. We're very quiet.
A Mecklenburg County grand jury has indicted 51-year-old Stephanie Alexander for second.
People on TikTok kill me with these green screens, don't they? TikTok, isn't it funny how all the platforms are so different?
Says she wants you to know what really happened.
Girl, where is Albert?
What's up? What's up? It's your girl QTP from the Queen Palace, reporting live from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
I was looking on the blogs to see what's going on, and I saw this story, and I was shocked to see it happened right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So let's talk about it. Basically, Tyra Crosby, a 25-year-old woman, had some dealings with an older man. He was actually like
I think he was like 45.
around 50 years old.
I
Her
think he's
mother said he was
45.
old enough to be her father.
Mm.
They were at some kind of spot in Charlotte. He invited her over to his home.
Why doesn't anyone have Albert's picture? There's not a lot of pictures of Albert, which is crazy. Albert's running around here scot-free.
It was what
Nobody's
I
really showing his picture. This dude looks mad as I don't know what. Stephanie Alexander then assaulted her. Okay, let's see. It's like nobody is really Albert is getting away
CMPD
scot-free.
says
It
Stephanie
seems like.
Alexander arrived home, found Crosby inside, and then shot her. Alexander.
Hey y'all, what's up? This is Liz with a little bit of reality.
Okay. We'll keep our eyes on it. Let me see if I can find a better picture of Albert real quick. Hold on. Well, I just showed you his mugshot, but let's see. Mm-mm. These days, it is no longer a flex to meet a guy at the club. You meet a guy at the club and you might die. I mean, let's just be real. It's not. It's not worth it. Any of you singles out there? It's not worth it. Albert. There's very few pictures of Albert. And I think I went to his Facebook, but his Facebook was private. But somebody was saying he was living his best life now. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, okay, let's get back into what we were going to actually get into today. Jeremy posted a blog. He was going to the girls' graduation, and he's saying he's feeling a little bit old now because his two oldest are graduating from kindergarten. Keisha put up I don't know, I'm not gonna say identical video yesterday, but she put up her version of the video, and we gonna watch splashes first. Let's see what's going on here.
Y'all don't know, but I'm at the mall. Y'all, good morning, y'all. Y'all don't know, but I'm at the mall now trying to find me something to wear for my graduation today, y'all. My baby's graduating. Feel like I'm getting so old. But yeah, y'all, so I'm at Greenboro right now. Really can't go try and get some Airport Ones, but I'm gonna see what else they got because
You know, I was reading an article. They were talking about Gen X, and they were saying that Gen X are the worst aunties. Can you believe they said aunties? Maybe I need to go back and look at it to see who the author was. But they said we are the worst aunts and grandmothers. Can you believe that? I was like, excuse me? I know I'm a good aunt. I'm not a grandmother. I'm not a grandmother, but they said Gen X is the worst grandmothers. They didn't say mothers now, but they said grandmothers and aunts. We are the worst. Why are we the worst? Is it because we're still so young at heart? Like is it on some I don't want to grow up? Okay. Why is Gen X the worst? I think it's on some I don't want to grow. We were raised up on I don't want to grow up because I'm a Toys R Us kid. You know what I mean? It was like the eternal child. Is that what it is? Boomers are the worst? Really? You think boomers are the worst? I don't know. I mean, I think my parents were boomers, I guess. I don't believe it. I'm not a grandmother, so I can't really say, but I'm a phenomenal mother. So now, as far as being an aunt, I feel like I'm a good aunt. I'm that aunt that comes through with, a 20 spot, a 10, some 10, like, what's your Cash App? I think I come through. Call me. I'll give you some good guy advice. You know what I'm saying?
why not right while I'm here? And then I'm like on a time crunch anyway, so I'm finna walk in the little store that I be going to and see what they got in here. And I'm gonna be right back, y'all.
You can't pay me to switch up on my guys. The only switches in the back of this drive. And I ain't gotta do too much for the vibes. I tell them pull up and they ask you what time. When you arrive, come through the back. She say she mine, I wanna know what's up with that. I've been getting to this paper, I'ma get it just like crack. Dark tin on all my windows, truck look like Men in Black. I pull up, they like, who is that?
They know that's us. Pull up, let's private shoot it, happen at the truck. Walk through the VIP line and ain't.
Jeremy, could you please stop? He's trying to shove his music down our throats. His music is going to get deaded just like everybody else's. And we can't even hear because he's got the music up so high.
Adapting to me, she took a whip on my cologne. Now she tackling me, she wanna get me all alone. Just to tell me it's free.
Yeah, that's my type of freak for all. Front row seats, I was sitting in the bleachers. Wall steaks on me. I remember eating pizza.
But you got to go Godspeed, but I don't like how the faces and stuff look on there. And then, like, I mean, I like the color, but I ain't really got too many options to wear with it. I mean, it's fine. I don't know.
You know, when I go into like men's clothing stores, like I immediately get sleepy. Like it's like walking into Lowe's. I don't, unless I know what I'm going to get at Lowe's or Home Depot, I don't want to be in there. Hi, Apple Pie. Just like men's clothing, I don't, but I can pick out good outfits very quickly. Like my husband will be looking around. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. You like this? Okay. Just lay it out. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I like that. Okay, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, I can pick out an outfit now. Farrah will be meandering all around H&M, and I'm like, there's 1,000 pieces in here. I can put together like 2-3 outfits quick. Yeah. I'm already scoping everything out. Not to mention some of the stores that I go that will physically walk in the store. I've already shopped online. So one thing that does help when you go shopping, if you're challenged and get overwhelmed when you go shopping, is to shop the store a little bit before you enter the store online. That way you already have an idea of what they're, what they have in store at the moment. That way, if you like it, you can go straight to it. You know what I mean?
You love skulls or whatever, but it's hard. Yeah, I need it. Now this hoodie's hard.
He's probably in one of these stores that hoodie probably costs like $500 or $750, and it's like, for what? I mean, maybe it's not, but I'm just, it's giving when you've got this little bit of inventory. Come on now. Look at the store is damn near empty.
I probably have to go with that white shirt, y'all.
This looks like a pop-up shop with some damn booster stuff in it.
I like these little shirts over here too, but it's a little too childish. But the material feel good on here though, especially this hoodie.
The store is empty.
Yeah, so
it's like, where did you even find that? That's a store in the mall.
I read, my bad.
Oh my God. He looks high as
So
hell.
y'all, look, we got a dilemma here, y'all. So y'all, I was just doing some shopping.
Is Jeremy looking like he's about 43 now? Jeremy all of a sudden is looking a little older, huh?
Around or whatever, and my time ended up slipping past me. So I end up headed back to the house to go change, and literally the graduation starts at 5 o'clock, and literally, y'all, it's literally 5 o'clock now. It's 5 o'clock.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Your ass was late for the girls' thing. Oh, you're fired. You are so fired. Oh my God. You got to be kidding me. Do you imagine? He's over here meandering through the store. Look how he looks. Negro, your shit would be packed, man. You don't contribute. You a fuck up all the damn time. And you were over here shopping at the mall. Not to mention you stopped to vlog, excuse me. What?
So I had to literally turn around, go all the way back, literally the same way that I just came from shopping. And so I can try to make the graduation, which I should end up making the graduation. But
You know what? He was over somewhere in knee deep in some putty cat. He had to. Ain't no way a grown man, even with a child's mind, is going to be shopping the time away to their daughter's graduation. He was over there doing something he wasn't. This is my first thought. You were doing something you weren't supposed to be doing, and you're gonna vlog it like you actually got caught up shopping. What the fuck is wrong with you? You got caught up shopping? I don't believe it. You were over with some chick somewhere and you're trying to vlog it now like you're cute about like, oh, I got caught up shopping. I lost track of time. Da 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 da. So your ass don't get kicked out for the summer.
what they doing? Like these folks is literally holding up the line.
And you don't have a fresh cut. Look at him. Look, he looks dusty. Where is your shower? Where are your curls? Why don't you have oil on your beard? You look like you just rolled out of bed. Hold on a second. Let's see how he looked at the store. Hold up. Jeremy, you lying, sir. He looks more alert.
It's Airport Ones. But I'm gonna see what else they got because
It sounds like he has damn slippers on.
why not right while I'm here? And then I'm like on a time crunch anyway, so I'm finna walk in the little store that I be going to and see what they got in here. And I'm gonna be right back, y'all.
You can't pay me to switch up
Okay.
on my guys.
Now he's over here looking dusty AF. I don't believe it.
Yeah, these folks.
I do not believe it.
Hold up, y'all. Let me show y'all. I look crazy, y'all. I look crazy. Between me and y'all, I ain't showered yet.
Okay. I mean, girl.
Good morning. I brush my teeth, but you know what I'm saying? I just feel so unclean right now, y'all. And I'm
Because you are.
Like, and if I don't keep myself groomed or whatever, I just won't go outside or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just won't go nowhere. But it's all good. I rather.
That's because Boo Thang pays the bills. You don't have to. You're a man of you're soft life, dude. You're a dude on his soft life.
Rather make my daughter's graduation than anything. So I'm about 7 minutes away. So I'm gonna make it and let y'all see my baby walk across the station. However they're gonna do it. They've been rehearsing all week and come out and telling me about it. So I can't wait to see it. But yeah, I was just playing out.
Oh, you can't wait to see it. That's why you're late and dirty and crusty and dusty.
I'll let y'all know why I'm still in the same clothes, whatever. So yeah.
Wow. Who's Michaela Edmonds? Who is Michaela Edmonds? Is that the directress of the school? The directrice? This is the school that Keisha's been bragging about? With the little fellowship hall? The fellowship hall auditorium? Y'all, you would have thought the girls were over there at La Petite Academy. You would have thought they were over at Shishi Poo Poo Country Day School. Okay. Who? Why was Keisha over there leading us to believe they were over at Shishi Poo Poo Country Day School or La Petite Estudiants de Excellence Academy? L'Académie d'Excellence. Okay. The Montessori. No, she's over at Mount Sorry Daycare. Okay. They over there at Mount Sorry Daycare. Okay, they are not at the Montessori or l'Académie d'Excellence or La Petite or La Escuela Pequeña. Okay, they're not over there at La Escuela Pequeña de Excelente. They are over there at Mount Sorry Daycare. Okay, girl, they over there where Michaela Edmonds is picking up the cake. Okay, girl. Okay, I'm just clowning, guys. I'm just, you know me. You know me. Wait, are they doing the Macarena? You know how there's always one that doesn't get with the program. Look at the little boy right here off to the side. He's just busy looking at dad. Okay. January, February, March, and April. October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Boom. Okay. They didn't take Keisha's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. Remember when Keisha was trying to teach the kids the days of the week? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, some old Alexander O'Neill. Never on Sunday. Monday's too soon. Tuesday and Wednesday just won't do. Okay? That's how to teach it to them. Forget about the other part. Thursday and Friday, the weekend begins. Okay? That's how they need to teach it to them. Wait, the pastels got a feature? What? Look, it's because they're twins. You see the little boy get out of line. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's why Keisha thought it was fancy, because they got someone to come in there and teach them a some sort of Asian nursery rhyme or some sort of something in another language. Okay. Maybe Chinese.
Giant Pastel.
Go, baby.
Her favorite color is pink and she loves to ride her bike.
Oh God.
Journey Pastel.
Journey said, let me get my picture.
Her
Okay.
favorite color is teal and she loves going to the playground.
Okay. Okay.
Jameer Reed.
Oh yeah, my baby's
Okay.
graduated.
Okay, very cute.
Look at me, Journey.
Very cute.
What's up, everybody?
Oh my
yeah, look,
God.
I'm at
Okay. Can we pause on that for a minute? Can we pause on I wasn't watching from the beginning. I know some of you guys have been watching this from the big you guys were watching this from when she picked him up off the streets and brought him to her apartment and started the long hustle of getting them babies out of him and trying to be a pastel. And they have hit a milestone. Them babies and graduated from the daycare. The kids graduated from daycare, y'all. Isn't that a lot? Girl, she got that long hustle. The long hustle is she's trying to get that MRS off him, but he's not cut like that, okay? Oh, yeah, Jory is next. Yeah. But I guess they're gonna go to kindergarten, huh? This sorry summer gun.
crib. Yeah, I just finished. Well, not finished, y'all, but I had to let my baby.
But you know what? It was okay because from the looks of the daycare, everybody looked kind of dusty over there. So no offense, I'm sure they did a good job with the churn, but it was looking like Dusty Academy, so it's fine. They didn't miss a beat. Him coming in with no shower and flip flops, it was okay. Okay.
Graduation or whatever. So
Hey,
I'm back
Walk
at the
by
house
Faye.
kicking it,
Girl, it
doing a
was
little
all right.
streaming right now.
You saw what it was looking like at the academy, girl, and nobody was dressed up, so it was fine.
Just did a
At
couple
the
of
most
reaction
sorry.
videos or whatever, y'all.
At the I'm
So,
sorry,
but
take
y'all,
care.
them a setup. I know I showed y'all a setup before, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really tell y'all.
Why is he trying to show us the basement like it's really doing something? Jeremy got himself a little equipment in that basement and he thinks he's doing something.
For real, like on my YouTube, like my blog, like yeah, I'm doing like streaming and stuff now. So
Okay.
yeah, we going up. I'm doing streaming. I'm trying to go up on a stream.
You're not going to answer the questions we want to know. What adult man who has 4 children talks about having some free time? I don't know any grown man who is on his grown man who says they have free time. Ooh, look at that. What happened? Hold on. That was weird. Could y'all not see? Hold on. Oh, and then there's a message up here. StreamYard is having some trouble. Girl, I'm like, wait a second. Why is my screen looking empty? Oh, let me see what y'all could see. Could y'all see? You could hear, but you couldn't see him. Hold up. Oh, maybe y'all could see. I just couldn't see it in my monitor. Okay, y'all could see. I just couldn't see. That's weird. I'm not even gonna complain about it. Let me be quiet. Girl, StreamYard is really acting weird. Okay, here's Jeremy talking very slow. We're gonna have to increase the speed because it's hard to understand him, especially when he's talking real slow. And he's probably had some weed, basically, right?
Yeah, we going up. I'm doing stream. I'm trying to go up on the stream, y'all. So I want y'all to come pull up on me. You see what I'm saying? Pull up on me. Y'all. We're gonna be chopping it up. Yeah, I'm answering whatever questions y'all want in the chat. Like, y'all, we finna go up on it. You know what I'm saying? And playing the game. I started playing the game a lot in my free time that I get now. So I'm like, hey,
He's a kept man. It seems to me. Okay, this is my opinion. It's giving kept man.
my partner DZ was just talking to me. He was like, bro, we need to start streaming, bro. And I was like, why not? You know, I blog, you know, I'm dealing with the camera anyways, you know what I'm saying? Might as well start streaming, you know, I could just do different sessions and segments of different stuff or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We come up with it together, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We go up on this. So yeah, so y'all can follow my Twitch. My Twitch, Splash Done. I got Kick too, y'all. Splash the Done 25 on Kick. Yeah, I can stream on YouTube too, but it should be different, y'all. When I stream on YouTube, it should be different. I don't know. And you know, I want to keep YouTube like on my blogs and stuff like that, and I want to keep my streamings, you know what I'm saying? But I am gonna be, I ain't gonna say that, y'all, because I am gonna be like, you know, my streams or whatever, I'm gonna be putting them on YouTube. You talking about, so y'all folks gonna see this shit regardless. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying to you. Y'all folks gonna kick me regardless. So I'm saying, but now yeah, so y'all please come follow me on Twitch, y'all. We locked in, we loaded over there. I'm streaming like I'm on every day for real. But I don't really have no friends over there, y'all. So that's why I don't really like I'm streaming like, but you know what I'm saying? I don't be talking to nobody though. You know what I'm saying? So y'all please come over there, fuck with me, like go follow me. As soon as I get on there, gonna pop up on y'all phone, y'all folks just tap in with me. Yeah, y'all know I'm gonna pop it for y'all folks regardless. So you know what I'm saying? It's something to do and it ain't nothing to do, man. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Jeremy.
But I'm waiting on my partner, they're gonna pull up too. I ended up bringing my babies out to the park today. We came to the same park
Okay,
we
we're
came to
gonna
last time. I
pivot
don't know if y'all
because
remember that
Jeremy, I
vlog.
think, is on some of his
Competition.
It
it
I'm
was a beautiful day.
high or something.
Oh yeah, everybody. So we just stopped by the store. The girls talking about something. They need a popsicle or ice cream or something. And get what I
He said the girls talk about they need a popsicle or icicle or something.
told them no. They're not getting it. Yeah, I know I'm gonna get it for them. Come on, I got some sauce.
Let me tell you something. The other day, like last week, Farrah comes in the kitchen. She says something about some French fries. Maybe this is the week before. She says something about some French fries. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I didn't know what she was talking about. My husband comes in the house talking about with a McDonald's bag and hands it to Farrah. I'm like, what's going on? He said, Farrah called me for some large fries. I was like, what about me? Now, I didn't need any big fries. I didn't need any fries. I had a few of hers, but it was like, oh, so we calling daddy now, asking for snacks on the way home? Now, I'm not gonna lie. When she called for some chocolate, she will call him for a snack in a minute. Because I don't like to stop. India's laughing. I don't like to stop. So when I pick her up from school, she's like, Mom, get it? And I'm like, no, we're going home. She'll call daddy and daddy will stop. He comes in the house. He's got Fuegos and he'll bring me like a Reese's or a Snickers or something. Okay, daddy's never going to say no. She will call him on her phone. I don't even know how the conversation goes down, but it's probably like, Daddy, can you bring me a snack? Now, if he goes over to Food Lion, he'll pick me up like a Snicker or like a Reese's peanut butter cup. That's my lick. But Farrah will get not Funyuns, but I forget what it is he get. It's between them. I have no idea. But yeah, she called and he said he came in and he said, and I told the lady I'll wait for hot fries. And I was like, what? Opened up the bag and the steam was just coming out. Like, he got her some hot fries. Like, these girls, I don't think I ever asked my dad to stop. Plus, we didn't have cell phones then, so he was in the car. He was already in the car. But yeah, sis calls dad for snacks at least once a week. Farrah told me, okay. She tried, you know what? You're right. She did try to tell me, but I was like, what are you talking about? And that's when I was like, oh, that's what you were. Now, did he leave the girls in the car? Okay, no. Okay. Nobody's hair is done. Okay. Girl, they're getting their introduction to Campbellton Road. Okay. Girl, that strawberry shortcake. I don't even like strawberry ice cream, but those strawberry shortcakes, baby.
Just pick one. Jory, I thought you said you want strawberry shortcake.
Yes, that's it right there. Why is Jory's dress on inside out?
You gotta grab one of these. Okay.
Okay, Jory. Jory, you know what you're doing.
Yes.
Yes.
One of these.
Let me tell you something. I ate a frozen Snickers one time, and about $1,500 later, after busting my fucking tooth and having to get a damn, I don't know if it's a veneer or what, but having to get a whole entire tooth, I will never eat a damn frozen Snicker again.
This one.
Okay. That's my frozen Snicker story. Never again.
Maybe that one.
This one?
Yeah. I look like a ice cream.
Busted my damn tooth.
This one better. It's better. Because you get to open it better. I like this one. I like this one.
Okay, Jeremy, thank you. Okay, let's Jeremy, sir. Okay. Oh man, what happened? Oh, it went to Kesha. Oh. Okay. Now, hold on a second. Jory's really growing up. Do you see that she's starting to get into, she's leaving like a little bit of her baby face and going into big girl phase? You see that? She's really growing up. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I haven't seen the whole family. I'm trying to figure out who she looks like. But you know, because you can see in Journey and Jaya looks more like Keisha. Journey looks like Jeremy. Jory, I'm not sure. Jory's growing up to be her own little lady, and she's so cute.
Hey y'all, happy Monday.
Oh, Jesus.
I had to run over here to one of my new spots to grab lunch.
Girl, can y'all tell me what this damn pop the balloon is? Okay, let's see. Is she even going to talk about Jeremy being late? Okay, you know where I fell off? She was at the restaurant with the girls and gave Asia everything. Her damn birthday gift. Hold on. Let's see what lie Keisha tells about where Jeremy is. Hold on.
It's graduation. I cried all morning. I'm super. Y'all, she got so much baby hair. Like, I be trying to like comb it out and it just be looking real weird because it's just there. You look so pretty. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna see y'all later. Come on, let me do y'all baby hair. Jordan, let me see your baby hair. No, yours okay. Let me do your baby hair, Jaja. So I'll see y'all later.
Look, oh, with the glasses. Girl, Jeremy was not there. Why is she going back and forth? I mean, come on, stop.
Hey guys, so we have made it out to dinner. I'm treating the girls to Little Alley Steakhouse. Baby, go down there and get it, Angel. Jory's having a moment because she didn't get a gift. But the girls officially got iPads, and Jory got them.
Can I open this?
No, baby, we'll open the iPad.
Those look like some pawn shop iPads. Did you see that? Hold on. iPads don't even come with a thing anymore, do they? They don't. When you get a cable, I don't even think they gave me a cube anymore. But they didn't even give me a cube with my damn 15 Pro Max. That 15 Pro Max cost 3 iPads. And they didn't even give us a cube. I got a nice big cube for my new Apple, for my new MacBook. They gave a few little things, but they really didn't give enough. Okay. Yeah, it was giving refurbished. Okay. It was giving mini 3 or something, mini 4. It wasn't giving mini newest, latest.
And Jory got them.
Mm-mm.
I'm treating the girls to Little Alley Steakhouse. Baby, go down there and get it, Angel. Jory's having a moment because she didn't get a gift. But the girls officially got iPads, and Jory.
How in the world is definitely giving refurbished?
Can I open this?
No, baby, we'll open the iPads when we get home. Just be grateful that you have an iPad now. They officially do not have tablets. You're welcome, baby. Jory. Tell Jory thank you. She got y'all the Barbies. Wow, big girl Jory. Big girl Jory. I know you got a big cup. Act like y'all got some class.
She said, act like y'all got some class. Hold on a second. So Jeremy did not make it on time to the graduation, and he missed out on potato skins and macaroni and cheese. Did Jeremy get fired? They're with auntie. They're with their auntie and their mommy. Where is daddy? Yo, where's daddy? Girl, where's daddy? Y'all, what happened to daddy? Did daddy get fired? Girl, what happened? Daddy gone. What? How are you going to miss? You were late for graduation. Now you're not there for the dinner? What? Daddy is a roommate? Is that what you said? Wait, Kid Zombie, what'd you say? Daddy gone go. Ah! Daddy is a roommate? Daddy gone with like 5011 E's. Okay. Jeremy did not show up. That's unforgivable in my eye. Considering we saw these babies born to the streets. We've seen these babies since they were legit babies. And they just graduated. We're on time. And the daddy couldn't be on time? Girl. Look at Keisha. Look at Keisha's eyes. Keisha looked like she'd been crying. And I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed no
Hey guys, happy
tears.
Saturday. It's open
Hi, I'm making lemonade because my man is dusty.
house day. When I say
Hi,
this
it's
home is
dusty
absolutely gorgeous, I'm
time.
literally sending it to my clients as we speak because they need to know about this property. I'm doing an open house for West because I'm going to be doing a lot more open houses. My current clients don't want an open house whatsoever, so you got to respect what your clients want. When you become a real estate agent, you just
Did Keisha go get her natural hair done? If that's her natural hair, I am going to approve this message. Um, okay. That looks, I don't know if that's a wig or not, but that looks much better. It looks more natural than all that bullshit she wears all the time, all them big heavy helmet hat wigs.
learn to like morph to the needs and wants and the desires of your client and have their best interests always in mind. But
Okay,
you
that
guys,
house is good for somebody. Remember those Celine bags? Why does that house look like those? Remember the Celine bag, the little square with the top handles? You guys remember what I'm talking about? I forget what that bag was called, but how the eyes and the mouth, and they had them in the big version and the little version. Any of my handbag community people out here, do you know what I'm talking about? The front part of that house, does it not look like the Celine bag?
this home is truly a gem. Like,
Girl, stop trying to oversell it.
it literally is a
Okay.
gem. The
It has nice little bushes in front.
homeowner was
Okay.
here when I arrived, and she was super sweet and
It's
like she
cute.
was
It's
super
all
super
right.
sweet. But I was like, when I came
It's all
inside,
right.
I was completely overwhelmed with how
Yes.
amazing this
A little
property is. I
bag
wanted to
that
show
look
you
like a
guys the
little
outside,
robot.
and let me show you guys just.
It looks like the house is getting ready to transform, like a little transformer house.
I'm gonna run really quickly through the house. You guys see how open this is when you all come into the home. I don't do too much
Girl,
filming when there's like a occupied home, but they've gotten a lot of stuff out. I'm not gonna go to like private areas. I kind of just want to give you guys the gist of it. The living room, look how open the kitchen is. And there's a walk-in pantry. She was super nice. She left out these waters. She was like, "Oh, do you drink coffee?" She left some coffee in the pot for me, like right there. It's so freaking sweet. Nice walk-in pantry size, y'all. Full dining area over there. This is the garage. This, I believe, was a coat closet. Look how deep this is. This is a nice size closet. A bedroom is on the main floor. Y'all, bathroom right here. Another closet, plenty of storage. And a bedroom is down here on the main floor.
It looked like the naughty room. It looked like where you go if you have been naughty.
I'm gonna run upstairs really quickly.
Go to the study room now.
Then I gotta get y'all. Do y'all see this? Like one of my clients, they have a different preferred area, but they ain't from Atlanta, so I'm gonna have to convince them this is the one. And if not, then one of y'all, please, 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 like look at this. I love when you come upstairs and there's still space. Like this is everything to me. This is one of the things that every home me and Jeremy looked at for our home that we're purchasing now. If it does not have some type of space upstairs when you come up the stairwell, it's just a no for us. It would literally have to be God himself telling us, oh, this is just like for all the other stuff. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to master later. I'm not gonna go into all the rooms. Laundry upstairs, plenty of space. Closet, plenty of space. And in between the rooms over here, still more space. If you had teenagers, kids, or whatever, you could put a desk out here for study space and then preserve the space of the room. Nice size bathrooms, y'all. Bedroom.
That means the rooms are small, and I'm trying to give you some ideas when you come up into this like 1,750 square feet, what to do with it. Now, 1,750 square feet to some people might be like, shit, we live in 950. However, down here in this part of the country, if you are paying high prices for a little bit of space, you need to come on down, and you could take that same money, and it goes a lot further, okay, as far as size. All right, so we definitely are a little spoiled down south because real estate is a lot cheaper and live a little bigger. But yeah, that that looks like a small house to me, but I mean, it's okay. Girl, I lived in 525. My first apartment down here, I think, was like, and I thought I was doing something in my 525, but it was just me. It was a 1 bedroom and it was very cute. I had a deck, and not a deck, but what do you call that thing? Um, my screened in, my balcony. It was nice and it was big. I loved it. I loved my first apartment, but yeah, it was like 525. So yeah. Shoot, we lived in 1,100 square feet for 14 years. At least I did. And so, and that's the house that we sold. That's the house eventually my husband ended up moving in, and we lived there for a long time and then moved here. So, but yeah, girl.
Bedroom. Yes, y'all. This is a 5 freaking bedroom.
She said she wasn't. That's 5 bedrooms. Wow.
The price can't beat it. Can't beat it.
Okay, so there's the 1 bedroom downstairs, and then there must be 4 bedrooms upstairs. That's a lot. Okay. I thought she said she wasn't going to show us the
Nice
private
space, y'all.
areas.
I'm telling you.
Keisha says one thing, but
I was
doesn't
like, what? I thought this
mean
was a
what she
4 bedroom for
says.
some reason. And this is literally like she got so much stuff out. She purchased a home in Florida, and the walk-in closet for the master. Like I said, whenever there's personal items, I don't do too much because it gives people opportunity to start trying to be nosy about other people's personal articles. Some people are real disrespectful. They will come to, oh, here's my first potential buyer. Let me put on my
Was she getting ready to go into her rant about
heels. Let's get this house sold, guys. Hold on, where are my heels? Who's my first person? Okay. Oh, y'all. I'm messing up. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. Back home. No house. Went great. What are you doing? We're about to go to their cheer banquet. Do a little outfit of the day. Keep saying it. Keep going.
Look at Joy. Do you see Joy doing her little peace sign? How cute. Hold on. They're so cute.
Keep saying it. Keep going.
Look up, Henry. Look up, look up, look up.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Got it. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, look at Jaya. Look at Jaya got her hand on her hip. Jaya knows how to do that pose, okay? Yes, all the other girls have on like springtime, rewear their Easter. And the girls, well, look at this one. How cute is she with the black sequins and the gray cowboy boots? Sis is doing it. I love this one with the crossbody, and she's got the nice big bow. These two are looking the 3 with the Easter dresses, very cute. But the standout for me, wait a second. I didn't even notice ma'am over here with the high-low in front holding the trophy. Oh, how cute. These girls are adorable. That's my favorite. With the space buns. Sis knows she's cute too. With the space buns, sequins dress, and the cowboy boots. You can't tell her nothing, okay? You cannot tell her a thing.
I'm a YouTuber. Yes. Now you're gonna be on there. Now y'all gonna be stars. Say hey.
She's so cute.
Journey Hostel. Go Journey!
Tiny but mighty, Sydney Campbell.
Oh, hey, baby.
Jaya Pastel.
Go Jaya! Go Jaya, go!
That's all around. Emery Rue.
Good job, baby.
Okay. Y'all. Okay, so what did we learn? Jeremy was late. Jeremy was late for the daycare graduation. Girl, Natia said ghetto. That's what we learned today. What did we learn today, guys? Just drop it down. Yes, Miss Mama's. What did you say, Miss Mama's? With the trophy, got it right. The little girl with the trophy had it was very cute too. With her little, she kind of had a little party dress on, with the high low, length, the short in the front, long in the back. That was very cute. But the favorite, the standout was the sequenced sheath dress with very on trend with the cowgirl trend, with the gray boots. Very cute. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I mean, I don't know what else that we needed to talk about. Do we have anything else to talk about today? Let me see. Let me check because I'll open up. I got so many damn open windows, it's ridiculous. Let me see. We talked about, I didn't mean for us to talk about Tyra Crosby, what we did. Um, let me see. YouTube is tripping with the notifications. Oh, I guess we could do you guys want to do let's see what's going on in Dear Fran. I know I've got some Dear Fran letters. Let's talk about it real quick. There's some topics I just know it's going to take us a minute to talk about, but let's try to knock out a few. Because there have been some questions that I have not talked about, and I don't want you guys coming for me, because somebody called me out saying I like to talk work questions better, which I probably do. I'm not gonna lie, but guys, when the intro comes on, it's like I try to be so quiet because it's like I want it to be serious. Guys, if you have a question and you want Bougie Gang to help you solve it, you want me to give you some real good big sis auntie advice, well, go to the description box, click the link, and I might be able to help you with something. Guys, someone wrote a very short Dear Fran, and girl, they want to know, and I feel like we've talked about this before. Girl, get a load of this question. Dear Fran, okay? Hold on. They didn't say Dear Fran, what's poppin'? They said, Dear Fran. I don't know what is going on with this thing, y'all. Okay, here we go. Dear Fran, what is sex like after a hysterectomy? All I can tell you is from my experience, it's amazing. What is a hysterectomy, guys? A hysterectomy is a surgery that makes you no longer able to have children. It's the removal of your uterus. And sometimes, I guess for radical, it's your ovaries. And at the end of the day, everybody's outcome to surgical procedures are different, but mine I felt like was a success. um I really didn't have to go into menopause because I had fibroids, and I made the decision after dealing with them for a very long time and successfully having a baby and all that, that I didn't want to deal with it anymore, and I didn't want to have to thug it out and deal with all of what I had to deal with, which my symptoms weren't horrible. It was painful. Anyway, so the pain, as far as, and then also just the unpredictability. Plus I was over 40 and I was done. I'd had my period since I was like 13, 14 years old. And it was like enough is enough already. I was done. When I talked to my doctor and I knew that it could be covered under insurance and I wasn't going to have to pay like $1 for this surgery, and I was going to be out of work for a while, I was like, you know what? I'm good. We waited about 5 years after we had Farah, and I didn't get pregnant again. And we tried, we waited during that 5-year period to see if nature would take its course and deliver us baby number 2, and that did not happen. And sex after a hysterectomy for me is very good. I love it. I love that I don't have my period anymore. I love that I don't have to worry about anything. I love that I can do whatever I want whenever I want. And for me, my surgery went very well and I had a very good result. I feel like my anatomy is normal. I don't have to take hormones because I still have my ovaries. So I've never had to do hormone replacement. I feel like my lady parts operate the same way they did before. I know some people have problems. I think those problems come with not having your ovaries. So some people experience like dryness and lack of sex drive and all that. Um, if you keep your ovaries, you won't have that problem, but everybody can't keep them. So that being said, for me, it's amazing. Like the surgery went well. And I would encourage anyone that if that is something that your doctor has talked to you about, you are suffering, look into it. Okay. So that would be my answer for that question. The next one, somebody just recently moved to Charlotte. I did email this person directly not too long ago. Dear friend, I recently relocated to Charlotte. I'm 54 years old. Did I answer that question? Did you guys have any feedback on that? I'm sorry, I didn't even look. The most hot flashes I had was when I was pregnant. I got really bad hot flashes when I was pregnant. You still have your ovaries. Glass half full, Keisha. Let's see. I like a good dear friend. I lost one, was very emotional. It's the bomb. Yeah. Sis says it's the bomb for her. It's amazing. Yes. I think the key, if you can keep your ovaries, keep your ovaries. Ovaries help you to not have to take hormone replacement. So if you don't want to suffer from dry putty cat, keep your ovaries, and you also won't have all of the you won't be going through like an older version of puberty. Okay. And puberty by I mean like all of the mood swings and ups and downs and all the things like when you were like 11, 12, 13, just the emotional ups and downs. The ovaries also help with your hormones naturally. And it's good to keep, hold on to it. It's good to hold on to everything that you had naturally. But if your uterus is no longer serving you and it's causing you pain, you are reducing the risks of other female uh situations that can happen like uterine cancer and things of that nature, especially if you already have fibroids, which fibroids are non-cancerous, but there's other things that can develop over time. If you already have problems in that area, you are in theory removing that opportunity. I do. Okay, you do HRT due to mood swings. Yeah, so I'm a proud member of the NUC and have no regrets. Okay. The White Pants Club. Um to me, 50 plus is the new 30 plus. I love the Queen City. It's cheaper than the Bull City. Okay, so that coincides with this question right here. I've recently relocated to Charlotte. I'm 54 years old, single, black female. Where are some good spots or things to do where I can meet people? I like a variety of music, jazz, reggae, house, hip hop. Now, okay, I love art, reading, theaters, concerts, good food and wine. Okay. I'm gonna just say, sis, if you're listening, Charlotte to me is a very kind of user-friendly, boutique, low-key foodie city. Okay. Food here is pretty decent. It's not like, ooh, Houston or New Orleans, but it's getting there. Okay, it's getting there. The food is not terrible and it's getting better where you can pretty much almost just walk in somewhere and the food is going to be pretty good, right? So what I'm going to say though is if you are a churchgoer, you'll meet some friends. Okay. You'll meet some friends in the parking lot. I would say, gosh, I would recommend St. Paul, which is close to downtown. If you want to meet a lot of people, you want to go to a very active church with a huge, kind of mega church feel a little bit. You've got University Park, and you've got was it Elevation? Is it Elevation with the mega the guy the mega church pastor? We have a mega church here, Elevation, which some of you guys may have heard of it. Um, and you'll meet people there because of course there's ministries, all different kinds of things, and you'll just meet people walking to the park like, oh hey girl, I like your dress. Oh, okay. Where are you guys going for brunch? There's a very active brunch scene. I would go onto Instagram. There's several Instagram feeds that profile lots of really good restaurants around town. There's always concerts in the park. There's always concerts downtown. There's a concert series every summer and spring over by South Park Mall. There's always something going on. So this weekend, of course, is Tasha K. So go check that out. There's plenty of museums. There's always something going on at the Harvey B. Gantt downtown, which Harvey B. Gantt was our first Black mayor. And so you can go down to the Harvey B. Gantt Museum and any of the museums downtown. There's a lot. Like all of the things that you like to do are very much up Charlotte's alley. Charlotte is not New York City. It's definitely not Atlanta. It's definitely more of like a laid back, more chill vibe. And if these are the things that you truly like to do, you will have a nice time here. It's very much going to be your speed. You know what I mean? So, as far as clubs and everything, I'm gonna be honest, girl. We have been inside. Like even when we go outside, it's on some mom and dad plus a 12-year-old. So we don't go out like that much anymore. Um, if you are really still struggling for some places to go, let me know. Or not struggling, but are in need of a referral, let me know. I have a sister-in-law who goes out, and I'm sure she can tell me. So I probably need to just follow up with getting a few names from one of my sister-in-laws who goes out, who's outside and enjoying her life. So I can definitely get some recommendations from that. But thank you for asking. Charlotte is a beautiful city. We love it, love it, love it, love it. But every city has their problems, and Charlotte has been in the news recently, like national news, not for some great things, but for the most part, Charlotte is a very quiet little, enclave where, it's pretty safe and it's nice. Next question. I got a lot going on. I'm 48 and been perimenopausal for 9 years. We're probably going to stop after this one because I have a feeling this one's going to be, it's going to take us a second. I got a lot going on. I'm 48 and been perimenopausal for 9 years. Okay. So since she was 39, sis been going through it. Currently haven't had a period in 172 days. I wouldn't even be counting after 20 days, but okay. So I feel like I may be entering menopause soon. I have mood swings, insomnia, night sweats when I do finally go to sleep, low libido, and low self-esteem issues because of my hormone changes. On top of that, I lost my mother unexpectedly last month, pure devastation. My father passed away at the age of 96 in January. Now I find myself isolating and pretty much suffering in silence and frankly feeling way out of sorts. I have a history of major anxiety, and these life occurrences have not helped that. I feel sad and alone. My question is, do you have any suggestions on how I can take care of my own depression and anxiety, help my family with our losses, and keep my relationship intact? Or is it beyond my pay grade at this point and you think I need to get help from a professional? Okay. Yes. I think if you have the resources, first of all, you should be with your gynecologist, your OBGYN or your GYN and getting some I believe in medicine. Now, it doesn't always mean that you have to take oral therapy, but you should be talking to either your primary care physician or your gynecologist about what's going on. Get your hormone levels checked because they can tell you once and for all based on what your hormones are doing, where you're at, okay, rather than guessing. On top of that, if you need a little something, something, they'll help you out with that. I mean, you don't always need to go have therapy, but if you lost your mom and dad at 48 years old, this part of life, sis, you know what I mean? It doesn't make it any better. And some people do need therapy when they lose their parents, no matter how old they are. But at the end of the day, you know, this is that time in life where we do start to see people that we love leave the earth, as we will too one day, right? Um, so you might need something. You might need a little something to help you at least sleep, because depression and anxiety on top of lack of sleep, sis, you might lose your mind. The fact that you found here is a blessing, because sis gonna tell you, sis, you don't want to be in a position where you are suffering from anxiety, you're not getting any sleep, and you're depressed. Ma'am, that's a recipe for disaster. So you do need some help. I'm just going to tell you, like, it's not drastic, it's not life, you know what I mean? It could be life threatening, but you need to, there's nothing wrong with setting up an appointment and go talk to your provider and get a little bit off this, get off your plate. That's the beauty of 2024. We don't have to do everything for ourselves. There are plenty of people out here trying to make a coin who are here to provide services for us, who are well equipped at giving you the roadmap or the assistance you might need to get through a difficult time. And ma'am, it sounds like you got a lot going on. And once you have a conversation, even with just your provider, they might be able to encourage you that what you have going on is very normal for a woman your age. Okay. We're grown. Okay. And it doesn't make it any better. I lost my parents in my 40s and it's very painful, but I understand that that's life, you know? And the blessing is that life happened in the order of which it was supposed to, that they went before me. And I'm, you know what I mean? Like, I know that they felt that they lived a life fulfilled. So your dad passed at 96, which it's never long enough, but that is a real blessing that you have longevity in your family. At the end of the day, I think that there's nothing wrong with going to see your primary care. Get something if you need it to help you. If it's going to take you longer than 30 days, they're not going to hold you. They're going to suggest that you go for therapy. But sometimes you need a little something to help you be able to deal with the more pressing things, which is like daily life. Okay. Um, when you start to feel better, you'll do things that care for your body more. So if you're feeling like you're a little need to work out a little bit, you want to go for some walks, things like that. If you have low libido, you don't feel like having sex. I mean, okay. But if you love your husband, you love your mate, your spouse, whomever you're with, then you might want to start with intimacy, hugging, kissing, baths, massages, just holding each other, nice, long, deep, passionate kisses, and make sure that you affirm that you love this person. Um, but you can't do everything. You cannot do everything. You got a lot, sis. And I think when we all look at our lives, we all have a lot, but at the end of the day, um, if you feel like this is all crowding on top of you, then you might need someone to help you sort this out, even if from a place of just some strategies, right? Um, it is normal to be sad when someone has died. So don't feel like you don't always need therapy because someone died. You need therapy if you are unable to deal with the fact that somebody died. Death is a very normal part of our life, and your parents passing at a ripe age is normal. It's very normal. You know, we don't live forever. That's why We don't live forever. That's it. I'm not going to try to get too deep on that, but we're going to die, all of us, right? I lost my parents 4 months apart and had to go to get me something to help me for a few months. There's nothing wrong with getting help. Mine left 6 months apart. And was it quite? No, you know what? It was 4 months. My mom passed in November of 2016, and my dad was in March. So yeah, it was 4 months later. I don't know. I mean, I didn't have to, but I probably could have. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to be sad. It is sad when people die that we love, right? But you don't want to sacrifice what you have right now because you're caught up in the past. You know what I'm saying? Um my question is, do you have any my suggestion to you is be 2024 about it and call one of your trusted team, someone on your team you trust. If it's more of your primary care, call your primary care. If you're 48 and don't have a team, I'm talking about a primary care, a good dentist, a damn gynecologist, and whatever else you use. Like for me, I've got type 2 diabetes, so I've got, endocrinologist and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, if you don't have a team of people that you deal with, it's time to call the team. You don't have to call everybody, but I think that it's a good idea to let someone know what you're going through and allow them to offer you some professional advice. You may want to go see a therapist if you find that you're having trouble getting through the day. But if you're able to get through the day and you're just sad, and not to diminish sad, but you're grieving like a normal person would grieve, it's normal. It is okay to have feelings and not quash everything with a pill. So don't get me wrong. Every answer is not in a prescription bottle. But if you need something because you're having trouble getting through the day, operating, finding joy, then, seek out some help. Also, in terms of your relationship, if your spouse is not sympathetic to what you're going through, I'm sorry for that. I'm very sorry. Um, if you have a spouse who is supportive and understands that you're very sad right now, try some intimacy, try some dinner, try some walking, going for a nice evening stroll, someplace safe, of course. Um, times where maybe you can just sit and be quiet. Everything doesn't always have to involve some, intellectual chat or some sort of, debate. Sometimes it might just be chill mode, watching a movie, relaxing, being quiet, any of those things. Asking for, I don't know if you have kids, if you need a babysitter, whatever, just try some intimacy rather than just sex. And if you're not into it, you're not into it. Hopefully your spouse understands. Girl, there's nothing wrong too with going out and having a good time and sometimes getting a little tipsy. Like on top of that, now, if you get a prescription, don't mix your prescription meds with your alcohol. But there's nothing wrong with letting your husband take you out and have one or two extra drinks. Sometimes it's good for a good laugh, a good cry, a good run to a nice club and have a dance or two and have a good time. Why don't you guys go out and have some fun? Okay. So, Arlene says she lost somebody. Let's see. I haven't had any therapy. I've had a wonderful family and friends to love me. Arlene, I lost my son 2 years ago and I'm filled with sadness. I can only imagine the grief that you're going through. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Um that is not, that's tough. Look, losing people altogether is tough. This person's talking about their parents who they've lost, and that's kind of what we expect in life is that our parents will go before us, but burying your child, I'm sure is um most, is something that most people, we don't plan on that ever, burying our own kids. So I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm so sorry. And giving you our deepest condolences. So sis, I look, you got a lot going on, but I really believe, I thank you so much for sending us this note um to the sis over here in the dear Fran. What I'm going to say to sis is be easy on yourself. Don't expect everything to change overnight. Losing your parents is a hurtful thing. Um, but hopefully if I were you, I would definitely pick up the phone and call for some, not, like I said, just rewind it back. It doesn't have to be help. It just means really using your team of people who are here for you. First of all, go to your gynecologist and get checked for your hormone levels. Find out about your menopause and where you're at, and they can help you with that. And on top of that, talk to them about losing your parents. And those are two things that your gynecologist or primary care physician can help you with immediately, right? And as far as losing your parents, it takes some time to kind of distance between the shock of the loss and remembering the memories and the blessings and the good times, right? Takes a minute. And your primary care can also help you with something to help you sleep. Lack of sleep, depression, and anxiety are a recipe for losing your mind. And I'm being serious on that. Um, Depression breeds anxiety, and anxiety breeds depression. And it's a vicious cycle. And just when you think the depression is under control, but you have anxiety will bring the depression back, right? Lack of sleep will bring up any of those. So lack of sleep can produce depression and anxiety and depression they work hand in hand, right? So you need some sleep. Okay? Your doctor can help you with that too. So I really think that you need to reach out to one of your trusted medical team and have them help you out, okay? Um and that's what I would do. If I were in your situation, that's what I would have done. Okay. So I wish you good luck with that, sis. And grace and mercy and peace and blessings and bougie gang condolences to you during this very difficult time. Um, and let us know if you need anything else from us because, of course, we are happy to be there for any sis in a time of need. Let me see what you guys are saying. Well, Arlene, losing your child, I don't want to say, look, everybody's familial situation is different, but I really think that um, an unexpected loss of a child hits a different threshold. She said, she lost mom unexpectedly, and dad passed at 96. And everybody's, people are different. Some people heal through because remember, sex isn't just sex for everybody. Sex is also a way to connect and intimacy, and it brings people closer. It's not just sex is a gift, and everybody sees it differently. So the fact that you guys did not for a long time, um, you know, but yeah, over there, Sis husband, I guess wants to connect, and it might be good for her. Sometimes sex is that medicine that we need. It really is. Don't laugh. I know someone just got tickled by me saying that, but sex is some medicine, y'all. It is intimate. It's like the most it's everything I say right now is going to sound funny, but or like I'm being funny, but it's a very deep, intimate time for you and your spouse. So, but everybody is different. Yeah, I can so I'm so sorry to hear that. Someone said smoke some weed. EXO said smoke some weed. Yeah. Sex can be healing, but that's not for everybody. Some people need medication, some people need therapy, some people need intimacy, or some people want sex from their partner. You know what I mean? It's everyone's going to handle that differently. But yeah, I hope that sis out here that needed the dear friend letter, sis, we wish you all the healing and take your time. Okay. And to our good sis Arlene, sis, we're so sorry that that happened. And our condolences for the loss of your son. Um, aw, you guys are so sweet. Arlene, we love you. And thank you for sharing that with us. I feel like I used to, there was a certain point when I lost my parents, I used to not even be able to say it without feeling like I was going to cry. Sometimes it still comes over me like out of just nowhere. It's like, I miss my parents today or something like that. But for the most part, I've been really good. I've been blessed. And the time is going so fast where it's like, oh my God, it'll be 8 years this year. It's like, gosh. And then I look at the pictures of that time, and Farrah was such a little girl. Like, she was so little. She was like legit a little kid. Maybe she was in kindergarten. She was in kindergarten when my mom passed. And then when we had to go back for my father's memorial and funeral and everything, they were like, wow. Like, that was a tough year. That was Farrah was in kindergarten. Anyway, I think I started vlogging soon after that. Uh, anyway, guys, I hope you guys had a wonderful day so far, having a wonderful day so far, and sharing and all of that. This was a nice morning. I hope you enjoyed our chat. Guys, I'll be over at Real Talk Bougie in like about 45 minutes, and we'll get some talking over there. I'm going to go ahead and set the live up so I can have it set for like maybe an hour, like at 12:30. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Be easy, and give yourself some space and opportunity to, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to have a day where you just don't feel like feeling, right? Some days we need to feel and some days we just don't. You know what I mean? So some days I'm very consciously like, I'm not putting a whole lot of energy in that today. You know what I mean? To me, it's such a freeing experience. If you're not that way, try it. Try it even just for 10 minutes, not having to put energy behind everything that happens. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about things that are not super relevant, but you know how there's some people, especially at work, people that you're not really tied to, um, they got a damn physical reaction for every damn thing. It's like, would you calm your ass down? You know what I mean? So I don't know. To me, sometimes I just consciously like, yeah, I don't really care too much about that, but that's taken a long time for me to get to be that way. And I find that it gives me a lot. I'm able to really focus my energy on what's really important, you know? not giving my energy to everything and channeling my energy to only what truly matters. I hope that makes sense. Uh, I don't know that anyone has to get over it. I don't think that losing, I think that we experience people in our lives forever. Why would we? I would never get over losing my mom. I mean, I don't know that I'm stuck on my mom dying. I'm stuck on her availability. You know what I mean? That she no longer walks the earth, but I'm not in a position where I'm stuck on it. I'm grateful. But as far as her transcending um and on to her next assignment or going to be with the Lord, however which way people see it, to me, I'm grateful that I had her and I hold on to the wonderful memories. Um, but unselfishly, you know, I reside in a place of gratitude. I try not to reside in grief anymore about losing her, but that's me. Oh, thank you, Miss Nisa. Thank you. Um, I don't know. I think it is good. I love talking. If you guys can't tell one thing, if you come here enough, you know I love my parents. I love them and I find them they were fascinating. My father was probably one of the most brilliant people I had the honor to ever be in the company of. He was a great man to me. He wasn't, you know what I mean? Like take that for what it is. Okay. He was a great man to me and he was very smart. And I so appreciate their journey because their journey included making me. So I'm so appreciative for that, right? Um but yeah, I'll never the fact that they're not here anymore, I miss them. I miss them a lot, but they had to go. It was their time. Sitting there watching my dad deteriorating at 88 years old was not a pleasure. It was an honor, but it was not a pleasure for me. It was an honor to be there to during his final days, but as far as you know, seeing someone deteriorate, that wasn't amazing. But I love talking about my parents. So I think that it provides healing. Um, so I don't think it's something I don't find when you lose people not talking about it helpful. I think it's really helpful. I think it's great to be able to have a conversation and laugh about something funny that someone that you love who died did. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when you're in company of people and nobody wants to talk about the elephant in the room, and the elephant in the room is that we all miss this one person, that's a miss. That's bad. That person lived and you experienced them so that you can experience, that's experiencing their love all over again. And being with a collective of people who all love that person, it's wonderful to be able to discuss like happy memories of someone and just saying that you miss that person. Everybody sitting there in quiet and pain. That's I don't that's not me. I'm going to talk about somebody uh living or not living, especially if I love them and I miss them. I haven't have you seen so have you talked to this person or that person? It's very awkward to not be able to that's the healing when you can still, and that's the memory, the love, that's what keeps people alive. When you lose someone and you're able to share those happy memories and keep them alive, that's truly what keeps someone alive who's passed. Everybody acting like the shit never happened. It's like that's weird to me. But that's just me. Everybody grieve how you grieve and you do what makes you feel comfortable. Oh, thank you, Purely CJ. You guys are so sweet. I'm glad this conversation came up because I feel like this is going to help somebody. Somebody's dealing with some loss, some grief, any of that. And just, it's normal. It's normal. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to have loss and feel loss and experience loss. And if you feel like you need help with that, there's a lot of people out here that are happy to help you with strategies to be able to cope and um I don't want to say move on because why move on? That person existed. Um my parents are I have my parents' remains. I'll just say it like that. You know what I mean? I ended up the keeper of my parents' remains, and it's an honor and a privilege. Um so they're really never physically too far from me. Um period. So but yeah, I think I like to talk about my parents. I'm gonna be honest, I have one or two siblings that don't because they don't want to. I've grieved. I'm not sad anymore. I'm living in like a blessed, happy state. I'm living in gratitude. I have a couple of siblings that are still in the pain of the loss, and we can't even talk. It's like if I mention mom and dad, it's like immediate, like, oh, because they don't want it. Like, it's okay to say dad was funny. It's okay to say mom really was bad at doing laundry. It was funny because I was talking to one of my sisters and she's like, mom was bad at doing laundry. And it's true. My mom probably wasn't the best. She would just throw stuff in the wash. And I never even thought about it, but because I started doing my own laundry at an early age. And I mean, whenever, I don't know, 13 or whatever. But anyway, one of my big sisters was saying how mom was bad at laundry. And we laughed. It was so funny because it was true. But I have another, like there's two, because there's five of us, that you cannot say a word. Like it's painful for them to think about it. But I love to be able to think of the good times. I want to reminisce about the fun things. I want to be able to talk about my parents. You know what I mean? With my sibs. And but some don't and some won't. Some don't want to, because it's too painful for them. But you know, I'm grateful that I'm in a place of gratitude. I'm so grateful. So yeah. It helps the healing. It helps the healing. It really does. I don't think it's a get over it or move on. It's never going to be a move on because they were here. They were here. They existed. They made their mark. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm not gonna belabor this anymore, but you guys are awesome. You guys hit me with these deep questions on Dear Fran. Anybody who's got a relationship, career, girl, you want to know what to cook for the week. I don't know. Send me your Dear Fran letter, and Bougie Gang will get into it. We will talk about it. And if you've got a problem and you want us to help you solve it, hit the description box. I'll make sure it's in the description box. It might not be in the description box now, but I will make sure it's in there by the time I close this thing out. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, maybe look, I don't want to look, it's not my business. I'm going to just say sometimes it's good to just have a talk about, remember that band concert, or remember, oh wow, remember, and I don't know if there was tragedy involved and everything, Arlene. You got to do what works best for y'all, but um I don't, I can only imagine that sometimes holding it in is just as painful, being able to just remember the walk and and the time that you had, the blessing of the time that you had, um, is a good thing. So yeah, I'm sorry, Arlene. I'm sorry. My hope for you is that, um, he'll open up and talk about it more. So yeah, it's never a move on. It's just learning how to get through the day without. that they're just not here, but they're in your heart, you know? They're definitely in your heart. Okay, guys. I'm going to get up off of here. I love you guys. Bougie Gang is so amazing. You guys are the most thoughtful, loving, and beautiful people I know. So you guys have a wonderful day. Let me give you guys some flowers. Bougie Gang is amazing. Okay. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. I'm like, where is my... Uh-oh. Oh, here you go. Let's find it. Okay, guys. Take care. Have a good day.